Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel. We are going to be diving into your December 2024 reading. Now, Sagittarius, I'm super excited to channel what's coming to the surface. There's a lot of really good energy that's coming through right now. And as I'm diving in, Sagittarius, I really want to focus on this energy of the cup is half full, right? There's that debate, isn't there, of is the cup half full or half empty? Like, where is it sitting energetically? Now, you've been feeling as though the cup is half empty, like there's something missing from your life, Sagittarius, but you're unable to figure out necessarily what it is that's missing. You've known deep down that you're not completely satisfied, but it's almost like you can't figure it out. And I'm seeing you like you're okay in your relationships. Like things aren't that bad in finances. And even though at times you have this bad habit of like dramatizing things and making them feel worse than they actually are, like there's nothing in your life that feels very drama fueled right now. Yes, there are things that can grow and evolve, but in the root of it, like things aren't that bad. And so even though your mind might make you feel like it's bad, I'm here to remind you that things really aren't that bad. But when I'm leaning into the energy, what is coming to the surface right now is like the cup is half full, meaning that there's always ways to advance and add more liquid into that cup. It's only half full, right? But also it's not half empty. It's not empty. You're not depleting in anything. And I feel the journey will really shift when you realize that you're not depleting in anything. Sometimes you think that you might be depleting in your relationships or your money or your business or your career, when in reality you're not. Like you're doing okay, you now just need to advance on it. And the mindset shift of this is completely different because you're no longer thinking that something is going wrong and you're actually accustomed to the thought process of, okay, things aren't that bad in my reality. What if I just get to advance on them? What if I just get to make them slightly better? You know, we can go from good to better, to better, to better, to better, to better. We can go from things are working, but what if they can get more expansive than that? But you have to give yourself permission to understand, where do I change my viewpoint? Now, what Spirit is saying here is, what are your experiences? There's a huge focus on experiences right now and getting out of routine and getting out of comfort. And this is both in career, relationships, finances. You have to get out of your comfort and you have to look at the experiences that you want to create for yourself moving forward. Now, experiences are really big, expansive energy that allows us to feel a certain way. Obviously, when we've been in a business for a long period of time, or we've been in a certain career for a period of time, a relationship for a period of time, it's super easy to get comfortable. And that's all that's happened here, Sagittarius, is you've just got comfortable. And in getting comfortable, you're no longer feeling excited by your life. That's not a crime. We all have those moments in life where we want to get more excited. But in order to get more excited, what you need to do now is focus on, how do I build my experience? What is the energy that you are giving to your relationships? What is the energy that you're giving to your finances? It's not that you're doing anything wrong, and I think that's really important here. It's just that you need to give a little bit more energy. You know, like when we've been with our partner a while and we get a little bit sluggish in our granny PJs, you know, get out the silk, baby. Like, get that fur on. Get yourself a little bit bougie in the energy. The same with finances and career. You know, we've been given to our job for a long period of time. How do we get a bit bougie with our marketing campaign and the way that we're presenting ourselves? If you could just focus on that upgraded energy, you would realize that you could go from good to better so much faster. And I feel this is different from the viewpoint of the cup is empty, because when we focus on the cup is empty, we really feel like there's something missing, there's something wrong, and there's nothing missing, there's nothing wrong. There is nothing wrong with your reality right now, but you need to focus your time and attention on, how do we add more of what feels good and what feels expansive, right? There's a lot of good energy around you, and Spirit is very firm with continuously communicating that. I feel like the people that are around you right now are the people that are supposed to be around you. Whether that be in general life, relationships, the people that are around you right now are the people that are supposed to be around you. Focus on deepening those connections. And so rather than thinking, I need more clients in my business, or I need, you know, a relationship that gives me all of these shiny objects and brings me flowers and is more romantic, scrap that, because that's just keeping you in a place of, again, thinking that things aren't whole. Focus on the value of what you're getting from the relationships, from the friendships, from the community that you have. Yes, we're always open to welcoming new people into our life, but what happens when we choose to sink into the relationships in our surrounding? I do see a lot of focus right now on your intimate relationships, and it feels like you are making more effort than maybe you have previously. This is good. I feel like that effort is needed. And yes, it works both ways, but I feel like it's going to be met. And so if you've been wanting to call a little bit more excitement into your relationships, you can expect your needs to be met. And I feel like it's time to go into that relationship intimacy point, not holding back, not self-protecting, like bringing the energy, bringing the bougie, and letting somebody show up for you as equally as you are showing up for them. Because as you put yourself out there a little bit more in intimacy and you make that effort to have fun together and be playful together, you're going to help somebody else's kind of guard chisel away as well. But it's going to feel better for you. It's not about them, it's about you. It's going to feel better for you. Because when we get into these layers of comfort, that doesn't always feel good for us. And we have to remember that it doesn't feel good. And we're okay to keep pushing for something bigger. It's safe to say that the key word here is effort. And the more effort you put in now to the things that are going on around you, the better that they're going to become. So rather than focusing on new things in life and trying to get overstimulated by what new things do I need and how do I bring in new friendships and new community and new relationships, focus on putting the effort into the foundation of the things that are going on around you. The more effort you put in, the more grounding you put into the things that are going on around you, the better things are going to become moving forward. So this is about maximizing what you have in your life right now rather than getting shiny object syndrome.